Alright, welcome back to the tournament. We got not a faction bash, but we have a Man of the Mountain tournament. We're going to be doing the six factions of... We're looking for Carrack 8 Peaks. And just laying some rules for the tournament. We're going to be playing both sides of the bracket, and we're going to be seeing who wins first to decide who moves forward, and then for the second round I will explain what happens then. Alright, welcome back to, welcome to the Queeks segment. This is my third one. I'm already so terrible at it. So this is going to be Queek trying to beat Thorgrim off in an expeditious manner. We got 5 units of Death Runners, possibly, I didn't think it, but possibly my favorite unit on the Skaven roster. I thought it'd be Plague Monks, but these guys are just always such hard carries. So that's going to be the forefront. Try to hold back this entire flank, because I was not scared of the Carrack Azul forces, but, you know, Thorgrim was there, guys. I should have been a little nervous. But, yeah, then we have Queek. We have a Warlock Engineer with Warp Lightning and Scorch. And then we have 4 units of maxed out Skaven Stormverd Skaven Bards. What the fuck am I saying? Stormvermin Halberds. There we go. I'm already losing my mind. It's the first episode. And looking at Clan Carrack. No, not Carrack. Looking at Thorgrim. Looking at Thorgrim's army. We have Miners, Dwarf Warriors. Dwarf Warriors, great weapons. 1, 2, 3 units of Thunderers with Grudge Rakers. He also has a Rune Smith of Wrath and Ruin, Slowness, and Speed. So a little bit more than I did. With some more Dwarf Warriors, more Miners. And yeah, this is just the Dowie Tide that we'll have to we're witnessing. There we go. And with no further ado, let's get crack-a-lackin'. So the Skaven, my Death Runners do get into melee, which they are gonna win because it's mostly, oh, I forgot about them. But yeah, my Death Runners are going to be getting in melee. We got a great blob here, which I'm gonna immediately capitalize on with a oh my. So I was immediately going to capitalize on a Warp Lightning with my, where did he go? With my Warlock Engineer. So yeah, we pretty much just buckled that entire blob. Going to be moving forward as soon as I can. Same thing said here. These Miners are no match for Death Runners. That, let's see here. So what else is going on this side? This side we have a big blob. There's nothing special about it. We do have a Warlord and Queek Headtaker, trying to save our Warlock Engineer with Dwarf Warrior's great weapon. So we did pop Verminous Valor. We had to catch him at all costs. We had to keep our Warlock Engineer as safe as possible. It's not going well, as you can see. These guys have a 28 speed. How are they catching up to this dude? But yes, Queek Headtaker with some Warp Lightning they're just, these Dwarf Warriors aren't winning. I don't know what to tell you. So we did manage to collapse this big ol' flank. That's some Skaven Slave support trying to get through these Thunders with Grudge Rakers. Not sure what they're doing in melee. They're doing good, actually. Never mind. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, just trying to dismantle this flank as much as possible so I can get on the rest of their missiles. I was trying to shut down their Thunders as much as I could. As you can see, we are just starting to take so much damage. I'm surprised my Warlock Engineer didn't break immediately. But we do get into melee, and I do think he's better in melee. Yes, actually he is, but just barely. Thorgrim Grudgebearer, he's getting poked out with some halberds. Not the best situation for him, but he is Thorgrim Grudgebearer, so he's gonna Oh, I didn't realize the little icon thing was 3D on these guys. Used to like seeing it from this where I didn't even notice. You know when I'm playing. Stormvermin Halberds. The Warlock Engineer running away again because the Death Runners managed to get on the Grudge Rakers. There we go. Where? Oh, where's Queek? Queek is in there. He's fighting Thor. Nope, that's not Queek. Where the hell's my Queek? Oh, here he is. He must have been running down these guys, which hopefully these Death Runners can get the drop on, but we got a decent amount of missile focus on Thorgrim Grudgebearer. We have a Warlock Engineer just standing there giving moral support, and we have the Queek Headtaker coming in. Verminous Valor going down as this Warlock, not Warlock, this Warlord tries to go after the enemy Runesmith. Let's see how that goes for him, but I would not put my money on it. And Queek Headtaker has made contact with Thorgrim Grudgebreaker. We got the Duel of Duels over here. On this big old blob, we got some... Looks to be Dwarf Warriors with... Oh my god, Thorgrim has gone down! Thorgrim has fallen! No! The West has fallen. What? And we're moving on to that Runesmith as soon as we can. This Warlock Engineer, he's got to do something over there, but these Thunderers are being deceptively what's the word? Oh, another Warp Lightning going down, and we did it. But these Grudge Rakers are being surprisingly durable. I'm just not expecting it of these guys. But we have plenty of Death Runners. I'm having a stroke right now. But we have a bunch of Death Runners here as the units do keep rallying, so hopefully we can keep this flank at least a little secure. As Verminous Valor has gone down again, pushing away absolutely nothing as we fight this Lord. Let's see here, which Lord will win first, and it looks to be nope. Looks like the Warlord has run away. That is very unfortunate. Queek Headtaker, though, he's picking up the slack. He's got to make sure this Warlord this Dwarf Lord goes down once and for all. He's chasing this guy down. And with the roll, he does initiate combat. Let's see if he can take a second head of these Dwarven Lords. First Thorgrim, now unnamed. Let's see if he can get it done. No, it looks like he's being a coward. Yeah, he is not letting that... He's not... We got our Warlock Engineer in here slowing him down. It's a 2v1. He wouldn't respect the 1v1. He kept trying to run away. And man, he is not doing too good. Oh, look at that in unison attack. Oh, man. And it looks like he's routed, perhaps. He has, and oh, he's low. How low? 700. Let's see if Queek can take him down. Oh, I thought our Warlock Engineer just died for a second. I was scared, but no, it looks like he's going to get tied up in all these Dwarf Warriors. Clutch save by these Dwarf Warriors. Got to make sure their Lord stays alive. He's got to make sure this becomes a grudge, becomes a lifelong goal. But yeah, most of my army is in the backfield just trying to chase down these routing units that keep rallying. Trying everything we can. We're just taking out units for the fun of it. Those were our own teammates. There were no dwarves here. So we do go crazy, start going after these miners. These Skaven slaves are doing good, though. I did not notice these Grudge Rakers, so good thing these AI did show up. It looks like the epicenter is mostly right here with these tattered forces, these tattered amounts of Karakazul and no, not Kadrin, shit. With these Thorgrudgian forces? What am I saying? Not the Lord here. He looks like he has come back, but Queek is not respecting it. He's not happy about this. Although he is getting shot to shit. Oh my god. These Grudge Rakers up to 900 value just from shooting up Queek, but it looks like he actually managed to shrug off a lot of that fire, which is very surprising. Another Verminous Valor has gone down, chasing down this Runesmith. This Warlord is not having it. He remembers the duel from back when Thugshaker died. What? Alright, with that, I actually wrote the times down at the time of the fight took place. Let me go look at that. And Queek did manage to win in 7 minutes and 33 seconds, so, it's a pretty big window for Thorgrim to take the fight. Oh, shit. But it's a pretty big window for Thorgrim to take the fight, back to Queek. And we're gonna have to see that in the next half. Alright, welcome to the Thorgrim segment. So we have a lot going on, so we are going to be paused today. So, up in the foreground, we have not one, not two, but 5 units of Dwarven miners with blasting charges, ready to fuck up this big brick of Clan Na and Clan Moors. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. With some rangers with great weapons to support, because they do have Vanguard, and they're not the worst in melee. I must say, I prefer them as, I believe it's Clan Heron, their style, so they get green cloaks, and it looks cool. Like, looks natural. Looks like D&D. Anyways, and then in the back, we have the Dwarven AI, which is going to be a unit of Dwarves blasting charges, 4 units of Dwarf Warriors, 2 units of Dwarf Warriors with great weapons, a unit of Rangers with great weapons, and a unit of Quarrelers, and that's going to be it for the AI. And then we have 3 units of maxed out Ironbreakers. The plan was to have this much of the army do everything, and then these guys don't get involved unless they have to, you know? But we do have them, and then we of course have Thorgrim Grudgebearer fully kitted out, and a Runesmith with just Rune of Wrath and Ruin and Rune of Speed, just to keep it simple. Speaking of, I am dropping Rune of Speed right now to try and get these dwarves up. So they now have 104 leadership, 51 melee attack, and they're going to get about a good amount of speed. But here in the long line o' rats, we got Stormvermin halberds, we got Skaven slave spears. So the Clan Na, or the secondary Skaven armies, are going to be 2 units of Skaven slave spears, 2 units of Skaven slave slingers, 5 units of Skaven slaves, and then just a warlord. 2 units of spears, because you can only bring a maximum of 5 of each unit, which means I could only bring 5 units of regular Skaven slaves. So we have some clan rats into the sunset, some clan rats with shields. Clan rat shields, yep, a lot of those. More Stormvermin halberds, because they are armor piercing despite being anti-large, but they're you look at their stats, and they're really more of a generalist unit. 41, 51, you know, a little bit more defensive. But then we have some Stormvermin sword and shield, just because we had some money left over after the all the clan rats were bought up. And that is the entire army, just strung out clan rats. Let's get into this. Let's see how these blasting charges hold up. So they fire into us, but their sticks and stones are no match for Dowie ingenuity. We see some explosions going off in the distance, and here they come, blasting these clan rats. Surprisingly, they did all get up, but their health is suffering bad. Queek Headtaker does bypass... Oh wait, no, that's Queek Headtaker. The Warlord does bypass the our Vanguard and decides to go straight for the point. Let's see how that works out for him. But Queek Headtaker did get stuck in at the miners and blasting charges. Got to make sure nothing gets through. These Rangers are fighting Skaven slaves, but I'll let you know who wins that. It's not the Skaven slaves. More axes being thrown with these miners holding back a horde. Look at this. Doom Eternal type shit. Holding off the unwashed horde. They got the worst and the best unit on the roster. Wow. Over here, these miners are giving it they're giving it their best, but they are just so outnumbered on this flank here with no support. This Warlord has decided to involve himself in the core, which I didn't want to use until I had to, but he's forced our hand here. We're going to be moving in with Thorgrim Grudgebearer. Queek Headtaker, is that you in the core as well? But we have Thorgrim and the Runesmith, and these guys are not slouches. Hold on, these guys are not slouches in melee, especially not with runes of speed and runes of Thorgrim. Runes of Thorgrim, especially not with them being doubled up on him. Queek does look like he's making his way over to Thorgrim, but it might not be the best case for him. These Iron Breakers crushing these Skaven slaves. Who would have thought? Iron Breakers do also have blasting charges, so I accidentally brought an all missile army. Oops, all missiles. These miners did manage to beat off these hordes. Can't say the same for these poor guys. These rangers with great weapons, they're having to put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours or whatever. I'm sorry, that was so bad. But these guys are having to, we're gonna have to reside with the, sleep with the fishes. They're gonna have to just know, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh, I got so much energy. I haven't even had an energy drink today. Clan Rats and Iron Breakers, I'm sure you can understand how that goes. And this is kind of just a brainless. Oh, we got the regular regular Dowie Lord in with us too. I don't think Queek Headtaker's long for this world, as he's sitting at 1,000 HP. This is where I would start getting my Lord to evacuate. But you know, Thorgrim knows no small HP pools like that. 1,000. What is that? Skaven Slave. No, Storm Vermin. Storm Vermin into Iron Breakers with, yeah, 3 units of Storm Vermin being held up by these units of Iron Breakers and these units of Miners of Blasting Charges, and we do have some Rangers with some whoa. So you have one last volley. Let's see what they get to use it on. These Iron Breakers blowing up their own Dwarf Warriors along with the Storm Vermin. Got to make sure they never return. Come back from whence ye came. These guys have been sitting there for a while. They have 1 ammunition left, so hopefully they can get into the fray. These Miners of Blasting Charges really showing these Clan Rats what for. They're not letting this fight go. Should we run, flee? Where is everybody? So, Thorgrim Grudgebearer decided to get stuck in with these Clan Rats. Oh, and over here is the Runesmith. He just got stuck in, and it looks like he's trying to cast a Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Eviscerating these Storm Vermin. Giving any advantage to our Iron Breakers that we can get, but looks like we don't need a lot. The only thing they have on us is speed. These Rangers with great weapons. Mulch, trying to get Queek down as much as possible as he tries to ninja our objective. This is Karak Azul property. I'm sorry to say it to you. Let's see if Queek manages to kick the bucket. Let's see here. More Clan Rats come back as they realize, oh no, Queek's running. We got to dip. And it looks like they will not be getting the kill on him. But our Runesmith did manage to shatter the Storm Vermin here. And Thorgrim Grudgebearer showing these Clan Rats what for. I did have a large amounts of dwarves over here trying to chase everything down, but just like that I just wrote this thing down. It's like 5 minutes and 7 seconds, really giving the old Skaven a run for their money, and the Skaven just could not compete. Thorgrim in 5 minutes and 8 seconds managed to beat Queek, which means he does move on to the second round. And let's see here, 166 kills with 1,000 gold value on these Rangers with a great weapon. That is just the best number you could see, right up there with 189 kills and 1,500. Not as much value as I thought I'd see on the characters, considering they soloed both soloed. They were beaten up on both the lords pretty effectively, so was surprised to see such low value on them. And if we look over at here, man, neither of the Skaven lords did too good. And was there anything that really did great here? No, I think my accidental mass range. Oh, you know, I should have done hammers instead. That would have given me some aura points. I would have styled on them. But yeah, with that, Thorgrim Grudgebearer does manage to go into the comp. I don't know why I did the whole finger thing. I was trying to figure out which one was left. He does move forward into the semifinals of the competition. Luckily, or hopefully, Clan Rictus can pull one out. I really want some Skaven to get into the finals. But with that, I will see y'all in the next video, and thank you for watching.